The ancient Boston Garden is the backdrop for 16 championship banners and countless heroic feats by the Celtics. The magic of the parquet floor helped propel Boston into these NBA Finals. But after 2 disheartening defeats in Los Angeles, the Celtics return home today, needing all the magic they can find. If there were any doubts about the Los Angeles Lakers being ready for these finals, their 2 explosive victories over Boston have served as a most vivid response. They have transformed this series into a track meet, and so far they haven't had to look back. And while the Lakers have been providing the answers, it is the defending champion Celtics who are left with all the questions. They are down 2 games to none, and now the Boston Brain Trust must figure out a way to derail this jubilant Laker Express. The Celtics were the long-faced guests at a 2-game party hosted by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and his Lakers. Today, Los Angeles hopes their good times continue in Game 3. At the Boston Garden, there's no question that for the Celtics, this ancient arena certainly helped beat Milwaukee and then Detroit in those brutal 7-game wars. Now the fans who are filing inside are hopeful today that that little green leprechaun who sits there at midcourt on the famous parquet floor will move high atop the basket and swat away some of those Laker fast break opportunities. CBS Sports welcomes you to its continuing coverage of the 1987 NBA Finals.
By Pat Riley's design. While it may look helter-skelter, it's very organized with everyone knowing what their responsibilities are. Its basis is blinding team speed with James Worthy as the fastest of the fast. The eyes and the passing of Magic Johnson make it the best fast break in basketball. It can result in a pull-up jump shot in the hands of these 2 who haven't missed many. Often overlooked in this contribution of big players is A.C. Green, who fills the lane as the 4th man up the court. And just think, if none of this works, they still have the unstoppable shot. Kareem's skyhook. What we need to find out today is, has Boston found a way to stop them?
Tuesday night in Game 4. That's been the result of the first 2 games, whopping margins for the Lakers. As we're set to play Boston in white, the Lakers in forum blue. And we're going to do it again.
Pat Riley, Dick, wants the Lakers to push the ball even harder here at the Boston Garden and pick their intensity up a notch.
Celtics have it. Danny Ainge. And Dennis Johnson in the backcourt.
Looked like Danny Ainge got the message from Casey Jones about shot selection.
They have 10 on the shot clock. And Bird misses the first shot of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers try to go at Robert Parrish. Foul trouble has not been a factor in either one of the first 2 games. That's been a guy they'd like to get in foul trouble. Worthy puts L.A. in front.
Worthy is the guy that's really been unstoppable. His speed, no match by any one of the Boston Celtics.
Ainge over Kareem, and Magic Johnson ties it up. Danny Ainge has not had a big game yet in this series, and the Lakers feel they're going to have to pay attention to him sooner or later.
Well, the 3 ways to stop the fast break, Dick, is hit all your shots so there's no rebounds. Control the offensive board, which Boston has not done. That might make Worthy to come back in on the glass.
Kareem misses.
Or position your offense after you lose possession so there's 3 guys back.
Dennis Johnson gets his own rebound. Kareem is keeping him honest. Now Magic picks him up. Loose ball. There's McHale. And here the Lakers with that important first pass into the forecourt now. A.C. Green posting up against Bird.
Looks like the Lakers are going to try and put the ball at Robert Parrish if possible.
And that's exactly their strategy, and Parrish commits the personal foul. If the Celtics have Parrish in foul trouble, they're in real trouble with Walton, who's not 100%, and Kite backing up.
Well, there's Bird watching A.C. Green, but on the swing of the ball, Kareem gets the sweet spot in the low post, and Parrish just lets him take it strong to the hoop.
Tommy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is most proudest in postseason with his improved free throw shooting. He gained extra weight to try to handle the bigger guys. It affected his free throw shooting, but he comes into the game shooting 85% in the first two, and he says that's the stat he looks at and appreciates the most.
He told me that this was his easiest season ever.
We're tied at 4. Worthy on Bird. Parrish sets a screen, and a good one. Kareem with the rebound. Johnson trying to make magic work.
Celtics got 4 back. That time it was 4 on 4, and Parrish got back into the defense to help out.
Hard to stop all of the Laker guns. Cooper off the bench with the three-pointers. Scott got free in the first period. Kareem with the skyhook. Got a lot of ammunition. 2.5 minutes gone by, and a steal by Worthy. Ainge to defend. They crash into our cameraman, Mike Marks, and Worthy and Ainge collide. And Ainge is called for the foul, and Worthy is a little slow getting up.
James Worthy, super defense, comes from behind Bird to make the pickoff, and Bird knows he's not catching Worthy. Here's Danny Ainge really trying to stop the layup, and ends up knocking the feet up from underneath James Worthy. Now, they did not have that same style. You watch Ainge hustling back to try and take away that cram shot, make him shoot 2 foul shots. That normally is a good foul. They did not do that in L.A., so you can see the Celtics feel like they can be more physical here at the Boston Garden.
Worthy's been shooting 77% from the line in the playoffs, averaging 26 for postseason, but 28 against Boston. And he was 1 point shy of leading the Lakers in scoring for the 7th straight game, and now the Lakers get possession after the miss.
You can't afford to give up rebounds off missed free throws when you have the inside position.
Inside, A.C. Green missed, and Bird the rebound, and A.C. Green winds up with it. And Magic Johnson misses. Green gets another offensive rebound, and he misses, and the Celtics will try to bring it up to forecourt.
Nobody's hustling harder than A.C. Green. He's working those boards.
He's one dimension who hasn't exploded yet for the Lakers. Bounce pass to Bird. McHale follow up. And Ainge bats down the pass. That's one way to stop the push.
You've got to get over the outlet man even when they make a basket, because the Lakers will inbound it right through the net, one step out, and quickly as possible to match it.
Kareem outside setting a pick, now moving in to post up against Parrish, who has a personal foul already. They isolate Kareem and Parrish, and it's off of Kareem's knee. It'll be Celtics ball.
That's the first time I've seen a hook shot blocked on Kareem in years.
He never really got it up there, but that's as close as we've seen. And Parrish, McHale misses and will go to the line, and that was a quick up move by McHale on that play.
You'll see Parrish just put his hand at waist high, because that's where you usually swing with the ball before you get up with it, right around the waist. Nice block by Parrish.
A.C. Green with the personal foul, first on the Lakers. McHale. Tommy McHale looks awfully quick getting that ball up, quicker than he's shown recently.
Well, maybe the leprechaun gave him a new pair of shoes. I tell you, he's gotten great position in the real sweet spot in that low post against Green.
Boston by 1, and now Byron Scott, who is hitting 69% of his shots against the Celtics, puts the Lakers up again. And Ainge goes for 3. Bird is fighting Worthy for the board, and now it's a 4-on-4 break for the Lakers. And Scott is fouled.
That shot by Danny Ainge was just the type of shot that Casey Jones did not want. But you watch McHale. He's in the paint almost already, right over the box, and it's a quick one-step move on the catch. He has not been able to do that in prior games.
Danny Ainge collects his second personal foul. And Byron Scott missing the shot. The Celtics trying to regain the lead in a close early affair. And Danny Ainge off the glass. And here comes Magic Johnson. This is a 5-on-2. Ainge gets into the flow, and the basket counts, and a foul. A 5-on-2 break for the Lakers.
That's what happens when you try to fast break the Lakers and you miss. The next thing you know, they use that speed turnaround-wise so quickly to 5-on-2. You watch McHale and Parrish not even get into it. And McHale tries to stop Magic, and Parrish and McHale are left in the dust. And that's quite a weapon. Even though Danny Ainge hustled back there, just too many options to stop.
Dennis Johnson with the personal is first, and Magic Johnson with a three-point play. He has 5 to lead the Lakers. McHale has 6 to top the Celtics. And LA's by 4. Green going up, and the ball went over the top, so it'll be Lakers ball as they lead with 7 minutes to go in the first period, 12-8.
The Celtics have been so successful so far in getting the ball inside to McHale. Why are they stopping?
Kareem. And Parrish picks up his second foul. So the Lakers' strategy has worked so far. Parrish has 2 personal fouls. And that's a big factor in this game. Lost both by wide margins, which is discouraging in its own right. And right now the Celtics have hit only 4 of their first 11, and they trail by 4. So it's still an uphill climb here in the first period. And Kareem going to the line to shoot 2 shots as the Celtics are in the penalty, and the Lakers have committed only 1 team foul thus far.
In addition to the fast break, Dick, what the Lakers do so well is pace the game. Their consistency of fast breaks is amazing. They run at you for 48 minutes if possible. That's what Riley wants.
I think people sometimes misunderstand fast break as having always an advantage. I think it's just the pressure of having to be on your heels and start to head back the other way.
It puts physical pressure and mental pressure on a ball club to run hard all the time and think twice as fast if you're trying to defense it.
Anyway, LA has a 5-point lead. They've scored 6 straight points. 6:35 remaining first period. Bird misses the shot, and Larry Bird still has not scored. He has missed 4 shots. And that's the last thing the Celtics need. Worthy. The thing about Worthy is that he can post up effectively from either side of the basket. Not many forwards can do that.
And Bird is not really a very good low post player. So if he ends up guarding Worthy, Worthy's going to take his time and get a good shot.
The lead is 7. McHale doesn't get the roll, but will go to the line. Celtics going effectively to McHale and going early to their bench in Greg Kite.
Going to see Larry Bird really having a difficult time. Now, Worthy is twice as quick as Bird. Look at him work across. No double team help. And that little fake rooted Bird and allowed Worthy to get that jump shot off.
Tommy, now that Kite has come in for Parrish, who goes out with 2 personal fouls, that gives LA even a bigger speed advantage.
This is a semi option of the 6th man, or semi-form of the 6th man that Boston likes to use. Get that first sub in. Now they're going to have to try and bring Parrish back, perhaps when Kareem is out of the ball game, so they can beat up on Michael Thompson.
I don't think they wanted Kite in that early, though.
No, I think they really did, Mike. Dick, because Casey Jones told me yesterday that he wanted to get him in to set up a better rotation.
6 on the shot clock, and Worthy buries one. James Worthy shooting a playoff 64%. 3 for 3 in this game, so he doesn't care whether he's home or away. Joey Crawford calls an illegal defense against the Lakers.
What the Lakers do so well, Dick, is first big man back picks up the first big man of the other team. So Kareem can end up with either McHale or Kite or Parrish if he were in there, and the same for A.C. Green.
Next illegal defense, of course, will be a technical. There is McHale, fall away. And the ball not dropping for him as much as it did early on. Kite kept it alive. Kite setting the pick for Ainge. Johnson gets free, and Worthy's quickness picks him up. And there's a technical foul, the second illegal defense called against the Lakers, as Michael Thompson comes into the ball game for Los Angeles. He had 3 blocked shots in game 2, and AC Green sits down. So now the Lakers going with a big lineup.
Yes, and they figure that Michael Thompson will be able to score a lot easier over Kite, perhaps, than Green. They're doubling Bird on the baseline illegally. There's 2 guys down there in that low post, and 2 men past the half line. The line that runs down the middle of the foul line.
Scott nearly got it away from Ainge. Plenty of time on the shot clock. And Bird nearly threw it away. McHale against Kareem. Just missing is McHale, but that's all you need. And here's the push. 4-on-3 now for the Lakers. Magic Johnson. And Kite the rebound.
And Kite disturbed that penetration. That was great hustle by Kite. His speed alone helped that time.
Bird fall away. And the Celtics really having a problem hitting the shots. Helter-skelter basketball. And now the Lakers come out 3-on-2. Magic in the middle. Here's Worthy. And an offensive foul called against the Lakers. A lot of action.
Larry Bird trying to go inside the Laker defense, the Venus flytrap. He gets bumped by Kareem, knocked down, no foul. The Lakers got it quickly up the court and really missed it. Golden opportunity, 3-on-2.
Byron Scott committed the personal foul, his first. 3rd team foul against the Lakers. Celtics already in the penalty with nearly 3:50 to go. Basket good. And a foul. It took Larry Bird nearly 7 minutes to score his first point, and that's his first basket of the game.
Here's Bird against Magic Johnson in a low post. Magic has trouble guarding people down there, too. And Bird beats the double team of Michael Thompson. There it is again. And slips in and picks up the foul.
The Celtics had missed their last 8 shots before that layup, and Bird's 3-point play brings Boston to within 3.
What the Celtics were not doing with their low post game was getting the shot off before the double developed. They're doing it better today.
Magic goes strong to the hoop and scores. What a quick move around Danny Ainge.
Oh.
3:33 on the clock, 19-14, and right now you'd have to say that the score is more towards the Celtic liking. It is not a high-scoring first period as the first 2 games have been.
They have not played or shot well, Boston, or they've been ahead in this game. The tempo very much in their favor.
Dennis Johnson. Celtics just missing on most of their shots. Magic Johnson now with 9 to lead everybody.
You've got to get up on Magic Johnson. Ainge afraid that Magic beat him on the last play, backed off, gave him the outside shot.
Celtic guards continue to struggle from the field. And an offensive foul. Michael Thompson got hit in the face, a loose ball foul against the Celtics. It's on Greg Kite. Replacing Dennis Johnson and Darren Day coming into the ball game, replacing Kevin McHale. So Casey Jones going his earliest to his bench in this series.
He's trying to set up some type of rotation to perhaps get some speed into his lineup for the Celtics to get some fast breaks. And of course, Pat Riley's bringing Michael Cooper in, who is his #1 sixth man, and he has been devastating in this series.
Well, the Celtics have tried to work the ball inside, but Danny Ainge and Dennis Johnson is now on the bench 1 for 6, so the Celtic guards are not hitting open shots thus far. They're going to have to do that to keep the Lakers honest. And illegal defense called against the Lakers the 3rd time. That's another technical foul.
Magic has a tough time fighting for positioning against Bird. He's trying to move his feet, confuse Bird. But in so doing, while that's all going on, Michael Thompson got caught in the lane too long. Illegal D.
The Bird has started off shaky. Are they trying to force the ball maybe to Larry's hand?
That's right. They need his points. They know they need his points, particularly from the outside, I believe. But McHale and Parrish were really getting great position for their offense. I'm surprised the Celtics didn't go more to that.
Bird 1 for 8 so far. Michael Thompson. And Bird goes right around him. 6 right now for Larry Bird. 2:25 on the clock, first period.
There's a mismatch. Seaston guarding Magic. You can see right over the top of him, make any kind of pass he wants.
Worthy, strong, baseline move.
Boy, they get it up so quick and find the mismatch perfectly, the Lakers.
Darren Day, who's been shooting well, misses that shot. 3 on 3 right now for the Lakers with under 2 minutes remaining in the first period. Leading by 9. There's Worthy. And Kite battles for the rebound. Good hustle by Greg Kite.
Worthy should have crammed that one.
Danny Ainge. And Kareem at the other end, and there's one of your 4-second baskets by the Lakers.
I call it a no cheering offense the Lakers have. Don't cheer when you score a basket against them, because if you do, it'll cost you 2.
Again, the lead is 9. Cooper fighting through a Kite pick. Kite normally not a good offensive player, and you kind of got that impression, but a Laker foul inside, and Byron Scott comes back in.
Nobody gets back. Kite is supposed to have him. He's busy hustling on the offensive glass. Look how quickly Cooper knows he's open and lofts that down and outer to Kareem. Darren Day having trouble with Worthy. A size matchup advantage for the Lakers. And that little spin around and long arms of Worthy. Even the double team not there quick enough.
Scott came in the game for Kareem, who goes out with 7 points. Here's Byron Scott. And Kevin McHale replaces Darren Day. So the 40-year-old Kareem sits down with 7. And there's McHale back. And he's leading the Celtics with 8 points.
The Celtics have played much better in this quarter, but shot poorer than they did in the game 2 out in L.A.
But I think the Lakers like the way things are going right now.
They are taking advantage of every little thing the Celtics do wrong and making them pay.
Magic with that hook shot. Where did he learn that?
Kareem taught him. He calls it the real junior sky hook.
Bird misses, and Michael Thompson the rebound. Cooper overthrows the ball. And Kurt Rambis makes his first appearance into the ball game.
Seaston can't get down quick enough to the double to stop the penetration by Magic. And Magic is just too much for Danny Ainge in that low post. Size advantage in that matchup.
Magic goes out. He has scored 11, the lead all scorer. McHale inside hits with about 1.5 minutes to go. On the shot clock. Bird the rebound, trying to cut the Laker lead to 5. The Lakers' concern was they didn't want the Celtics to have a lead and send a message that it was going to be tough at Boston Garden. They would have been happy with a tie after 1 period. That's how they felt. And they're going to have the lead. Ainge threw it away.
They have had very bad turnovers in 2.25 ball games.
Cooper, 2 seconds, lets it fly. And that'll do it. Not a high-scoring game, but the Lakers are up by 7, and they'll take it here in Boston Garden. The Lakers lead in Game 3 with 3 periods left.
Game. It's fantastic.
CBS Sports coverage of the 1987 NBA Finals.
27 of their 29 points, and I refer to Worthy, Kareem, and Magic Johnson. Larry Bird starts the second on the bench.
Had he hit a normal amount of shots in that first quarter, it would have been a very close basketball game.
And if ifs and nuts were candy nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. You're right.
They need to play a perfect game to beat the Lakers. That's how any letdown whatsoever. And the Celtics will not be able to beat this Laker team.
Robert Parrish, who has 2 fouls, back in the lineup, and he has not attempted a basket yet. And an offensive foul has been called against Byron Scott. That's his second foul.
Every time Jerry Seasting is in the game, they're looking to alley-oop Michael Cooper.
Johnson and Seasting in the backcourt for Boston. Up front, McHale, Parrish, and Fred Roberts into the ball game. And a foul against the Lakers away from the ball. And the foul is on Kurt Rambis. One-time starter for the Lakers, as you know. In for rebounding and defense.
Casey Jones has set up the situation that he wants. Rambis is going to have to guard Parrish. The Celtics are looking for McHale, and the best matchup for them really is Robert Parrish.
They've got Scott on Roberts. That's an unusual matchup. Parrish misses his first attempt, and it batted away by Seasting. It'll be Lakers ball. Seasting has not been able to get his shot off much. Only 5 field goal attempts in the first 2 games. I
think he's turned it down because of the real quick rush on the double teams. The rotation of the LA defense has really intimidated him.
Cooper, who set the record with 6 3-point baskets in game 2 for NBA Finals. And Parrish got his hand on the feed intended for Michael Thompson. Celtics down by 7. No scoring yet in the second, and Roberts gets an easy layup. Good play by Seasting.
Got great position, Fred Roberts.
He was used a lot and started several games earlier in the season. 5-point lead, LA. Michael Thompson shows his 12-foot range.
He has not really been needed in this series so far, Michael Thompson. He's just sort of been showing up.
McHale doubled quickly by Cooper. Roberts with a good pass inside of Parrish, but he stepped on the line. They had the right idea, though.
That's the fastest swing around the horn that I've seen the Celtics make in this entire series.
Magic Johnson replaces James Worthy, who goes out with 9. Worthy, a member of the Goggle Club, along with Kareem. Cooper. Rambis, the offensive board. That's simply hard work and hustle. And it results in 2 points for Cooper.
They just have so many weapons to beat you, the Lakers.
The lead is 9, matching their biggest of the game. Last time the Celtics led was 8-7 early on. McHale, and the foul inside will be the second team foul against the Lakers. Larry Bird checks into the game, but more important for LA, that's number 3 against Byron Scott. He's in foul trouble.
You know, see Market, a place full of specialty shops and restaurants, and normally on a gorgeous day like today, this place is a human gridlock. You absolutely can't move. But the fact that the crowd size is smaller than normal suggests that these basketball-mad Boston fans are inside watching the game, still believing there's some hope for their Celtics against the Lakers. Now let's go back inside to the 2 guys with the best seat in the house, Dick and Tommy.
Thank you, JB, and not a bad seat for ML Carr either, Tommy.
Fred Roberts has really outstanding speed. One of the fastest of the Celtic big guys, and look at how he uses it to fight over 2 picks to really just...
For the Lakers, and Larry Bird back in there up front with Parrish and Roberts, Seasting and Dennis Johnson at guard. Cooper is on Bird and trying to deny him for all he's worth. Cooper, the NBA's best defensive player, is voted this year. Dennis Johnson hits the jump shot.
That's a big shot for Dennis Johnson's ego right now. He needed that to bolster it. Take more of them.
Started out 3 for 10 in LA in game 2 and wound up shooting 50%. So he may have gotten the shooting eye back. Michael Thompson with a move over Dennis Johnson. Tough defense for DJ there.
What a play by Magic Johnson. Made it happen for Thompson. Saw the mismatch, got it to him.
Parrish, and Robert Parrish with his first points of the ball game. And Green on the break, and Dennis Johnson knocked it away. It's still Laker ball, but Tommy, DJ prevented an easy bucket on a fast break.
Well, Fred Roberts, Casey Jones is trying to keep some semblance of speed in there with the three big guys. There's Fred Roberts, but DJ reaches right in, strips it, but it went off somebody with a white jersey's chest.
Dennis Johnson again on Michael Thompson, who has a big height advantage. Thompson is 6'11", and Dennis is about 6'5".
Little pick and roll play. They didn't use the roll portion. He went right to the low post. Michael Thompson against Dennis Johnson, and they got the ball once again to him.
22nd timeout called by Casey Jones. Well, it haven't been many times that the Celtics have found themselves trailing 2 games in a series, and the last time in a championship series they came back and beat the Lakers in '69. Of course, was the last time anyone.
Creators, guys that make it easy for other players. Magic Johnson made this happen, immediately picked up the mismatch. Dennis Johnson guarding Michael Thompson, stopped the offense, made sure he got the ball.
Magic, AC Green, Michael Thompson, Cooper, and Rambis. So Kareem is getting a long rest, and so is Worthy. Scott is on the bench with 3 personal fouls for the Lakers. And Boston still going with the same 5 they've had.
But they're using the likes of Fred Roberts and Greg Kite more effectively. They're getting them in normally with at least 3 of the starters. That's covering their lack of offense a lot better than it did in the prior games.
Bird. Good pass from Dennis Johnson. The Celtics look a lot more quicker in this game than in the first 2.
Bird got great position on AC Green.
7-point lead. Lakers had it up by 9 a couple of times in this period. Once in the first.
You look up the thing, you think that the scoreboard, you think that the Celtics are leading this game, and the Celtics are down by 7.
Let's see who gets the call. If it's Parrish on the foul, it'll be number 3. And it is. So Robert Parrish has picked up 3 fouls, and that's exactly what the Lakers wanted today.
Well, he tries to pick up the penetration, goes right at the ball. Normally, he's been one of the smartest big guy defenders the Celtics have had. He has gotten in precious little foul trouble all season long.
McHale replaces him. Parrish goes out with 2, and that hurts the Celtics desperately because they need offense from Robert Parrish, and he goes out of the game. So far, the Laker game plan has worked to perfection. Danny Ainge comes back in, and Greg Kite replaces Roberts. So Ainge and Dennis Johnson, the starting guards, back in.
Okay, will be in there to take a shot at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to try and slow him down and block his sky hook, which will be a tough assignment.
Kareem back in as well, of course, with 8 minutes to go in the half. McHale. Great defense by Michael Thompson. Thompson's got the key to the McHale secret. Cooper fires a 3. Bird.
Cooper was hitting that sword in the heart shot after on fast break situations in L.A.
Dennis Johnson. It's a 7-point game. Lakers, 7:20 on the clock.
But look who has to pick up Magic Johnson, Greg Kite.
And a Laker foul. AC Green with his 3rd foul. So Green and Scott, 2 of the Lakers starters, have 3.
Johnson has to pick up one of the big guys, and the next thing you know, good acting job by DJ to make that foul look like it was worse than it was.
James Worthy is back in, so the Lakers are going with their heavyweights now. All but Byron Scott. Michael Thompson is in for him now. Bird hit. It's 39-34. And a delay of game warning.
Celtics are touching the ball as it comes through the net, so the Lakers can't take it out of bounds quickly, and Darryl Garrison alertly picked it up.
And you could add Scott with 3 fouls to the list you just saw. Kite picks up Magic. Kareem, no one guarding him, and a great pick and roll, and the Celtics missed a switch.
Kevin McHale was right there, but it wasn't his man. He should have taken him anyway.
Up to 7. Nearly halfway through this second period. Ainge, plenty of time.
The Celtics are working the Lakers half-court defense much better in this first half than they did in any of the 2 games.
Pretty good shooting, both teams in the second period.
The Lakers defense in L.A. against Boston was outstanding.
Worthy misses, and the Celtics will try to cut it to 3. Dennis Johnson. Bird the rebound. The lead was 9. Celtics chipping away. Kareem against Kite, and McHale blocks it, but there's Magic Johnson, who found himself in the right place.
Magic always seems to find himself in the right place.
Doesn't he now? 5.5 to go. Second period. Ainge left free again. How is Ainge getting free like that?
Well, Casey Jones said we've got to move the ball to the weak side, get them to commit the Lakers one side, then go to the other side.
But Magic comes back with his second straight basket, and Magic has hit his last 5 shots from the field.
Boy, that's demoralizing. Celtics worked so hard, and all of a sudden the Lakers in 2 seconds come back, and it's 2.
Speaking of 2, here they come again. Cooper. Under 5 minutes to go. Magic misses, and it can be a 1-point game.
Lakers have been reduced to their outside shooting. Kareem has not gotten up, nor has Thompson been in the low post.
Dennis Johnson. It's a 45-44 game now. And Magic is fouled, going up for the shot. But for the first time in the NBA Finals, we have a game late in the second period.
Legends of the NBA. The smooth touch makes it count. Sponsored by Schick. Connie Hawkins redefined the art of scoring. Hawkins would cradle the ball in his huge hands and tantalize opponents before scoring over them. His long stride could gobble up real estate and propel him high above the crowd. Nicknamed the Hawk, Connie Hawkins was a spectacular image of scoring grace.
The Celtics in the past. Let's see how the Lakers respond to it here. Kareem hits a sky hook.
He can look right over the top of Greg Kite. That's the place I'd be going if I were Pat Riley, too.
79% shooting by Boston here in the second. First period, Bird was 2 for 10. He's 4 for 4 in the second stanza. McHale against Michael Thompson. And he's fouled. That's the 13th foul against the Lakers with 3:44 to go.
What Michael Thompson is doing so well against Kevin McHale is bumping him out of that sweet spot. A.C. Green was giving him that low post position, and it was layups for McHale. At least Michael Thompson is bumping him out to about 15 feet.
2 fouls on Michael Thompson. Scott and A.C. Green already have 3. Parrish on the bench for Boston with 3 fouls. You see the effects of Kevin McHale's stress fracture and ankle sprain. Keep in mind, as you look at the numbers as they slip, that Kevin wants to play regardless of the consequences. That's the way it is.
With that foot injury, he's half as effective an offensive player as he was around midseason. He can't plant his feet and maintain his balance.
12 points for McHale. And a 3-second violation called against LA.
And great defense by Greg Kite to force Kareem in there and not let him get out.
Celtics can get their first lead since 8-7 early in this game. And you'll hear this place erupt if they do. And no basket. And an offensive foul against Larry Bird. That's his first, so the Celtics are going to have to wait a while for that crowd.
And acting a little bit by Magic Johnson, just like Dennis Johnson before.
3:10 on the clock. Michael Thompson misses. Lakers ball with 11 seconds to get the shot up.
That's the quickest also, Dick, I've seen the Celtic big guys react to penetration.
Greg Kite making his presence felt decisively so far, would you say?
Yes.
Tough assignment against Kareem. Dennis Johnson the rebound with under 3 minutes to go. Celtics looking to regain a lead they haven't seen in a long while.
Look at that fight in that low post.
First time since 8-7. Boston leads. Kite does a good job on the baseline. Dennis Johnson. But Kareem comes back and is fouled by DJ.
In the prior 2 games to Dennis Johnson was make him a prove-it-to-me player, and he was not hitting the outside shot, and they were using Magic Johnson to gamble off him. Now Riley will have to rethink his defensive alignment if Dennis Johnson keeps hitting those outside shots.
The Lakers were very pleased after one period when they led by 7 because they felt that the Celtics couldn't give them a message. But maybe the Celtics delayed that message to the Lakers. 2:11 remaining in the first half, and Kareem will be on the line. Team fouls. The Lakers have committed 3 and the Celtics 2, and of course inside 2 minutes you only have 1 foul to give. Kareem 5 of 6 from the line.
The Lakers, with those fast break opportunities, Dick, were not getting the layup variety. You could see it in the eyes. That first play when Danny Ainge went strong against Worthy showed the Lakers that they weren't going to get layups without a battle, and they elected to take more outside shots off their fast break.
He only makes 1. Celtics by 2. Under 2 minutes, Bird leads with 16. Doesn't fake Michael Thompson, but hit. He's hit his last 5 and has 10 points in the period. Cooper comes back and hits his first 3-pointer of this game.
Oh, in the heart with the sword.
Cuts Boston's lead to 1, and Cooper is now 7 of 9 from the 3-point range in the last 2 games. Red hot, Dennis Johnson, 6 of 7. And the Celtics getting back quicker on defense, spurred on by their offensive play. Basket is good by Kareem on an acrobatic hoop.
Kareem really hustled up the floor that time and got absolutely great position on Greg Kite, and were the Lakers alert to that situation.
And Kite, who has played 13 solid minutes here, has committed his 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul against Boston. Harris with 3 fouls and only 2 points. Just watching.
Casey Jones has had a dilemma. The more he plays his bench, the less offense his team can have. But the defense has been exceptional with those fresh, faster legs.
looking for the foul and got more than that. He got a high bounce in a basket. 20 for Larry Bird. And the Lakers lose it out of bounds.
The Lakers not only advance the ball with the dribble, but they'll pass it as far up the court as they can on the first pass. Worthy had a one-dribble drive, but couldn't hold on to the ball.
The Lakers feel this is the critical game. If they can win and make it 3-0, they feel they're home free. But if Boston can win, well, that lets the Celtics back in it. And Bird is fouled. And with 42 seconds left in the half, you'll be hearing from Brent Musburger at the half. And Frank Layden, the coach of the Utah Jazz, as a special guest. And I would think it would be a light halftime, wouldn't you, Tommy?
Well, when you look at Frank, you might say it might be a heavy halftime.
Touche. Foul was on Magic, his first, and here's Bird. And Bill Walton gets off the bench for the Celtics. Big first half for Larry Bird. And the redhead makes his first appearance of this game. Here's a hand for Greg Kite. Boy, he gave him some terrific minutes.
And he will be a question mark on next year's ball club, as the Celtics probably will be searching for a bigger type of scorer than Greg Kite appears to be.
And Worthy gets inside, and the foul is committed with 31 seconds to go.
The Lakers run this play so beautifully. They catch you watching the ball or watching the play instead of the ball. And look at that velocity as Worthy just got into the good position in the middle of the lane, and nothing three of the Celtics could do but foul him.
That's what Worthy has done in the first two games.
They have not been able to, in prior games, take his fast break points away. I think they're significantly down here in the first half.
Worthy missed both, has only 9 points. So he's subpar. 15 on the shot clock for the Celtics, who are up by 4. Their biggest lead of this game. Lakers were up by 9. Bird. McHale is there. And this ties the Celtics' biggest lead of this series. 6 points. And a tripping foul called against Dennis Johnson.
Larry Bird makes penetration. He had a thought of giving it to Walton, but he sees he can get the shot off. And you look at McHale just be there where Bird tips it on the floor, and a quick up and in before Kareem can adjust.
Fouls may tell the tale down the stretch of this game. Dennis Johnson has just picked up his 3rd. Parrish is on the bench with 3. Scott and A.C. Green hampered with 3 for the Lakers.
Dennis Johnson has done absolutely a fantastic job of not driving to the basket today and allowing that backcourt to be vulnerable to the Laker fast break. He's been back covering everybody on that fast break.
And that's the end of the first half. The score, Celtics 60, Lakers 56. Brent Musburger will be back with the Prudential at the half from Boston Garden after this message.
Takes the game of basketball more serious than any man alive. The great basketball did not get him, and Coach Frank Lane to the Utah Jazz is here. Frank, the mystique of the Boston Garden. Now, you come in here with the Jazz. Is there something to that?
Oh, it's real, Brent. I'll tell you, I learned a long time ago that, first of all, God's Irish, all right? And if he came back to this world, he would have a summer home in Boston. The Celtics are his team. That's why they win. The mystique is great.
What's it like when you bring the Jazz in here for a game?
Well, I'll tell you a story. About 5 years ago, my son was 24 years old, a young assistant in this league, and I brought him here to the Boston Gardens, and he had never seen a game here. He had never been on the parquet floor, and I said, son, there's the parquet floor. There's the great flags up there, all the championship teams. There's Red Auerbach sitting over there, the great one. I said, and now sit down, because we're about to get our butts whacked.
Now, when Frank shows up today, folks, Red Auerbach gives him a copy of his cassette with Larry Bird. You can take this home and throw it to the Jazz.
Well, I take it home, and I get him out of it, and me in it, and I pick up a few bucks. You know, the redhead's pretty sharp.
Hey, listen, one night in the Forum, you got whipsawed by that Laker fast break. You know what was going on with K.C. Jones the first 2 games out there.
Well, I'll tell you, they were up by about 17 points with 6 minutes to go. I turn around. The L.A. fans are very sophisticated. I saw all the fur coats and jewelry moving out to the exits. So I said, what the hell am I doing here? Let me out of here. So I went across the street, had a bowl of cherry.
And waved goodbye to the fans on the way.
I waved goodbye to them.
Seriously now, what changes would you make? The Jazz, young man came out shooting for an automobile. He made the bucket. He won the Cadillac. He was about to go and pick up the keys. What'd you tell him, Frank?
I told him, I said, son, you're the only one doing anything positive here tonight. So I sent them out with 4 of my starters, and the referees were just about to start the game when they realized there was a guy in civilian clothes. Not a bad-looking ball player either.
All right. Let me ask you, what was your reaction?
Irvin Johnson has led the Los Angeles Lakers to the NBA Finals 6 times, and through the years, we've come to know why Irvin's nickname is indeed Magic. This year is no exception. Magic, of course, is the consummate team player, but through the years, he's earned some very high individual awards as well. And on that note, here's Kevin Wolf from Miller Brewing Company. Kevin?
Thank you, Pat. This year's Miller Lite CBS Player of the Year is Irvin Magic Johnson. Magic took his game to greater heights this year. He led his team in scoring with over 23 points a game. He once again led his team in assists, and he hauled down over 500 rebounds this year. Magic, on behalf of Miller Lite, I'd like to congratulate you for a great year, present you with this trophy for the Player of the Year, and also I'd like to donate in your name a check in the amount of $5,000 to the Thurgood Marshall Black Education Fund. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'd like to thank everybody at Miller and also CBS for this award. I'd like to thank my teammates who, no question, helped me to achieve this award, and everybody else, management and coaches at the Los Angeles Lakers organization. And I'd like to dedicate it to my dad, and I hope he's as proud and happy as I am today. So thank everybody.
Magic, on behalf of CBS and fans everywhere, thank you for your enthusiasm for the game and for the showtime.
Well, the NBA is fantastic.
Well, from a superstar to an obscure player who made his presence felt, let's talk about Greg Kite, especially with Parrish on the bench with 2 points, 3 personal fouls. Kite's contribution to Boston's effort in the first half.
Well, I said at the top, the parquet floor might not make their feet faster, and K.C. Jones well recognized it and said, Greg Kite, you have got some quick feet getting back, and he's been instrumental in giving them that extra defender that has helped the Celtics stop the fast break attack of the Lakers.
All right, let's take a look at some halftime statistics right now.
They're moving their feet quicker.
Parrish still on the bench as they start with Greg Kite, with McHale and Bird up front, Dennis Johnson and Ames. Magic with Scott, who's playing with 3, and A.C. Green with 3, Worthy and Kareem for the Lakers. They have 5 on the shot clock. Byron Scott hits.
Celtics doubling James Worthy now. Every time he gets it in a low post, they're helping McHale play Worthy. They're taking the ball out of his hands.
Green defending against McHale. Dennis Johnson been red hot, and he continues so. Dennis Johnson has hit 6 of his last 7 shots.
And no hesitation taking that outside shot.
Worthy sweeping across the lane. McHale. And now the Celtics with a 4-on-3 right now.
Lakers trying to get Worthy off on the fast break.
Dennis Johnson. it goes. Everything's breaking right for DJ in this one.
And when you make shots, it's awfully difficult to fast break.
Scott misses a three-pointer, and the Celtics can open up their biggest lead that they've enjoyed in the series.
Lakers need to go to their half-court offense a little bit more. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they're trying to get Worthy off to a quick start here in the third quarter, but Kareem's got the best matchup.
McHale, triple team for the moment, now double. Wide open in the middle, and an illegal defense against the Lakers. That's the fourth time, and still a technical, of course. Pat Riley stays cool.
Once the double team on the ball is over, that doubler must get back and find a man, and the Lakers didn't do it.
Wasn't pretty, but the Celtics have established their biggest lead of 7 points that they've enjoyed in the finals. Bird. Tight. Tipped in by McHale. The Lakers say no, and now Darryl Garrettson agrees with them. No basket. The ball was touched on top of the cylinder.
Greg Kite was right there banging. He's got those stone fingers and didn't put it back soft enough.
Not a velvet touch. Right? Magic going in, and Ainge commits his fourth personal foul, make it third. 3 on Danny Ainge now.
You watch Kite to the right of your screen just create a space for himself. He's got the good leaping ability. Now he's got the shot, but boy, he almost broke the glass with it. And there was Kevin McHale. The ball was not off the rim.
So like Roberto Duran, I guess hands of stone don't really work in basketball like they do in boxing.
Now this is the matchup that Boston most feared. Magic Johnson in a low post, and they took the ball out of his hands and cut off even a layup attempt.
Isolating now, Bird against Worthy, and no basket. No basket. The foul by Worthy prior to the shot.
Worthy made just a great defensive play that time. He had Bird one way and then jumped quickly to cut off the baseline, but he picked up the foul.
This is an official's timeout.
The finals, Tuesday night on CBS Sports.
We will rock you. Losing to the Lakers in the 6th game and deciding game of the 1985 NBA Finals.
That home court advantage, Dick, doesn't mean a thing if you don't play the game. And Boston right now is really playing a whale of a basketball game. They're doing all the things that you need to do to beat the Lakers. Get back fast on defense. Move the ball around a lot. Get good low post position.
Lakers, meanwhile, with the best record in the NBA on the road this year. They're going to have to prove it. McHale is fouled and scores.
They spread the defense out beautifully that time. Got the ball of Bird to make that pass right down the gut. Look at Bird McHale trying to get the position on Kareem. Kareem not giving him the good spot. Now he does. But look how quickly McHale gets surrounded, and that quick move, which he did not show in 2 games in L.A., paying off today.
The Celtics have outscored L.A. 8-2 so far in this third period. A little more than a minute, 2.5 minutes elapsed. And a 10-point lead for the Celtics. Kareem, who just picked up his first personal, now with 17 to tie Magic for the scoring lead in L.A.
And that is the guy that has hit historically for this franchise, the key hoops.
Bird. 25 for Larry Bird.
As the double forces the ball out of Worthy's hands. He's not making his move quick enough, James Worthy.
Kareem in all sorts of trouble, and Scott fires up a 3. And the Celtics will try to open up a 12-point bulge. And they're going to isolate Bird on Worthy one-on-one to create another illegal defense, and that is the 5th violation against the Lakers. And Pat Riley just said something to Darryl Garrettson, you are right, but, and then went on. Against the Lakers, and Bird will shoot it.
Interesting lineup now for the Lakers with Green going out. It'll be Worthy and Cooper, it appears, up front. Cooper will play Bird as they were trying to work Worthy. But that'll set some good matchups up for Kevin McHale. And Ray Kite might be able to do some damage on the offensive glass.
McHale and Cooper got a hand on it. Kite gets the offensive rebound and loses the ball. Cooper got a hand on McHale on the basketball, and that changed his play. Cooper in three-point range. 10 on the shot clock. An 11-point Boston lead. And Magic with a move inside, no basket. Now they count the basket, goaltending, interference. And Magic now with 19 to lead.
Kite ever ready to help out Danny Ainge, and it hits the glass, and once it does, you can't touch the ball. That's goaltending.
Ivan Lendl over Mats Wilander in 4 sets to win his 3rd French Open. Dennis Johnson for 3. Dennis Johnson is on a tear today.
He's hitting the must shots for the Celtics.
And a whistle and a Celtic foul. Dennis Johnson has 19 points and is blistering from the field. That foul is against Kite, and that's his 3rd personal foul. Team fouls are 2 and 2.
He's sapping the strength from Kareem. He's laying all over him, and he's much younger Kite than Kareem. And he's, let's see if Kareem can take his rhythm with him.
And the basket on the other side by Magic Johnson, but Kite did a good job on Kareem that play. McHale shaken up.
Could have been an offensive foul, Dick, on Kareem. No whistle. Let's take a look at it. As Kite playing him to the middle, then comes back. Well, no, it wasn't. Good no call.
McHale stays in the game. McHale limped off the court late in the 2nd quarter of Game 2 and returned and scored 20. What a warrior he is. 7 minutes to go. 3rd period. The lead is 10 for Boston. Scott is on Bird to try to take advantage of that mismatch. This shot is short. And Magic with Dennis on him. Kareem taking his time coming up court. Posting up is Magic Johnson.
The real junior sky hook working to perfection. And that's the secret weapon that has not been unveiled that much in the series. Magic Johnson in the low post.
22nd timeout called by the Celtics. And now I believe they have changed it to a full timeout.
Much. There's been an awful lot of talk about the Boston Garden mystique here helping the Boston Celtics against the opposition. Well, one real-world factor that's always aided the Celtics has been the heat in this non-air-conditioned building. Although it hasn't been a factor today, the Los Angeles Lakers have come well prepared for Game 5 or make that 4 on Tuesday by bringing their own portable air conditioners. We'll see what happens then. Back to you, Dick.
9 o'clock Celt. And it's worked here.
I don't know why the Lakers brought a unit to cool themselves off. If I were them, I want to stay as hot as possible.
That's right. 1 second on the shot clock, and the 24-second clock expires. So the Lakers may be boosted by their defensive effort there as they trail by 8.
Celtics half cooperated that time. They didn't move the ball around crisply to get a good shot.
James Worthy misses a baseline. Little more than halfway through the 3rd period.
And when Worthy gets out on that fast break, he really gets his confidence. If he makes a couple of those layups, the rest of his game really takes off.
Bird gets away from Cooper. And he had Kareem in his face, and Kite can't convert. Dennis Johnson is hit, and a Laker foul. It's Byron Scott with his 4th personal foul. And Kite, Tommy, has 8 rebounds coming off the bench in this game.
A great Kite is not being blocked off by any of the Lakers. And even though he's having difficulty putting the shots back in, he's keeping the ball live for the Celtics on their misses.
Michael Thompson is in the ball game, replacing Scott, who goes out with 4. Team fouls, 3 for the Lakers and 2 for Boston. They double McHale. Ames is short. And Bird, with help from Kite, kicked out of bounds. Boston ball. And Greg Kite got a hand on it. As you look at the Boston rebounding story, with a margin of that in the 3rd.
Danny Ainge took a bad shot that time.
Magic playing Dennis Johnson tight. There's the isolate on Bird. 28 for Bird. Cooper for 3. Hits his second 3-point basket of the ball game.
They just let him sit out there behind that mark.
Ames has his 3-pointer blocked by Cooper, and McHale converts. It's a 9-point lead for the Celtics. Worthy knocked away by Ames. 3-on-1 Boston. And a block on Cooper. And Dennis Johnson will shoot 2.
Danny Ainge just steps right in on Cooper and picks it off. And that ordinarily translates into easy baskets, but now when Michael Cooper is there, gets in the perfect position to take away the 2 points, even though Dennis Johnson will be shooting 2 foul shots. Good defense by Michael Cooper.
And the Beat LA chants resound from Boston Garden. 4:35 remaining in the 3rd period. The Celtics trailed by 7 after 1 and then led by 4 at halftime. They trailed at one time by 9. And now Robert Parrish, who has had a long sit with 3 personal fouls, should be fresh as a daisy coming in now. Kite has done the job in his absence.
He didn't even need deodorant in the locker room at halftime. He didn't play that much.
Kite on Kareem. And the banging does the job. And they're making Kareem work.
And they made him take a fall-away jump shot. That's not Kareem's shot.
The lead is 11. The Celtics can open up their biggest lead if they can get a basket here. Michael Thompson in the hands of Magic. 3-on-3 for LA. Kite blocks Magic. Dennis Johnson. And the Celtics are jumping and going after loose balls, trying to get back in the series, trailing 2-0.
Kite has been outstanding for as little time as he's played this year. What an impact he's had on this one.
He has foiled the Lakers' strategy. Now Parrish is back. Kite sits down, and Roberts should be fresh. But the Lakers are within range for sure, down by 11 with a lot of time to go. Worthy missing.
Celtics are frustrating James Worthy,
who has not scored since the 1st period today. Biggest lead was 12 for Boston. They're up by 11. Two seconds. Parrish. "13-point lead. 2:45 remaining in the 3rd. Michael Thompson wide open. And the Lakers are playing the Celtics game now, it seems.
and the Celtics are really controlling every missed shot off the boards that the Lakers make.
Michael Thompson blocks McHale, and here's Cooper. 3-on-1 to Green. One of the few conversions since the early going for the Lakers on the break.
Well, when they make a steal or a block shot, nobody makes that transition from defense to offense better than the Lakers.
And the ball thrown low to Larry Bird. My fault, says Dennis Johnson. 2 minutes to go, third period.
Lakers have been trying to get Worthy off the mark and get his offense going. Kareem is on the bench. He's tired. Worthy's got to produce here.
And his first point since the opening period, 11 for Worthy, who came in averaging 28 in the first 2 games.
Now it wouldn't be a bad time for the Celtics to double Worthy. The Lakers have nobody else to go to but Magic in the low post.
And Cooper on the perimeter. Dennis Johnson. He fumbled the pass. He wanted to go around the perimeter. Took the shot, and Dennis has 23 on 10 for 15. Cooper hits his third three-point basket of the game. You got to watch out for him.
And that's the way you can get back into it quickly. So Magic trying to diversify the offense, get his shooters going, and Cooper not a bad one to go to if the Celtics leave him alone on the perimeter.
They left him alone a lot in game 2. Dennis Johnson with just his 6th miss in 16 tries. Another break. Michael Thompson, and now the Celtics are allowing the Lakers to get the fast break machine working again. And the lead has been quickly sliced to 6 thanks to Cooper's three-pointer, and that silences the crowd with under a minute to go in the third.
Lakers are so capable of those explosions. If you take a bad shot or a bad pass, and as this jump shot by Dennis Johnson, great block out by A.C. Green, and look how quickly they're to attack. 5-on-2. And Bird just tried to take a tough shot, and Thompson provided the 2. And Magic on the loose. Nobody at him. There's only 2 Celtic defenders, Bird and Magic Johnson. They have to watch 4-5 Lakers, and that allows Thompson to get into the gut.
L.A. and Larry Bird has 28 for Boston. Fake by Bird. Dennis Johnson goes around a Parrish screen, and the rebound by Cooper. They can cut it to 4. The Lakers have withstood a big barrage by the Celtics, staging one of their own. Green is pushed, and that'll be the 3rd team foul against the Celtics, a non-shooting foul.
One of the things that has happened to the Celtics coming down towards the tail end of the season is they start to lose their outside shot because they have played so many minutes. That's why the substitution right now, Seasting for Dennis Johnson. They need his legs underneath him for the 4th quarter to hit that outside shot.
23 for Dennis Johnson. 20 on the shot clock, a differential of about 4 seconds. Boston led by 4 at the half. Magic gives it up. The Celtics have 10 seconds to make it an 8-point game. Considering everything, the Lakers didn't give up too much in that 3rd period. Parrish gets the basket. And that's the end of the 3rd period. The Celtics have the lead, and they've widened it. And we'll return to the Garden after this word from your local station.
Michael Jordan, no timeout. Michael into the front court. Left corner shot by Jordan. Goal!
2 seconds left. Comes the lever underneath. Paxton to beat. Pat gets it. 1 second. Is the buzzer good? Oh, unbelievable.
Comes in to Tucker. Ewing sets a screen. The shot is off. Loose ball. Ewing goes up. The basket counts.
America's game. It's fantastic.
Get Vinnie Johnson and Adrian Dantley.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know if it's true or not.
Yeah, let me mull that one over for a while. So the Celtics are closest to the Lakers than they've been in the first 2 games, obviously. Darren Day is in the game, and there's 6 on the shot clock, so the Celtics better move in a hurry 2 seconds. Seasting misses from the corner. And here's the fast break. It was a 5-on-3 for the Lakers. Cooper for 3. Rebound, Darren Day. Celtics doing a terrific job off the defensive board.
They got right on Michael Cooper, though. They didn't let him get his rhythm for that outside shot. Here's the matchup the Celtics really can make hay on.
Parrish on Green.
Right, Green not big enough to guard Robert Parrish.
Kareem is on the bench. Magic penetrates, blocked by McHale. 3-on-3, and they slow it up. Seasting. Day had a shot, wouldn't take it.
That's the ball movement, the tempo that Casey has instilled in them the last 2 days.
Michael Thompson knocks it out of bounds in 6 seconds to take the shot, and the big man is back. Kareem and Byron Scott come back. Scott returning with 4 personal fouls, and Kareem, who scored 17 in there.
Lakers going big right now. Well, Green has gone out. I thought Magic went out.
So Kareem will be on Parrish.
Right. And Michael Thompson will be guarding McHale, so tougher matchup for Boston to try and score on inside.
3 on the shot clock, and Scott gets the ball away from Ainge. Here's Cooper. 2-on-1 break, and the Lakers have cut it now to 8.
They are great with the hands, particularly Scott and Cooper. They can go up and attack anybody's offense.
Well, that's the quickness. You see Bird coming back soon. Day with a screen from Parrish. His shooting percentage is incredible. He's 6 for 9 against the Lakers in this series. He's been solid from the field in the playoffs. There's the sky hook, 19 for Abdul-Jabbar.
Parrish was not nearly as physical with Kareem as Kite had been. And, of course, Kareem a lot fresher just coming off the bench.
Bird and Dennis Johnson coming in. Parrish scores foul. They got a mismatch inside.
A good pick. I don't know who threw it, but Parrish used it and got the great position inside.
Giving that extra effort makes winners. The All-You-Can-Be, sponsored by the U.S. Army. The dunk reigns as basketball's most expressive shot. Whether pre-planned or dreamed up in mid-flight, the dunk reflects a personal style. Its jarring effects can also fire up teammates and rankle a defense. By adding flair to the game's surest 2 points, Dominique Wilkins has used the slam dunk to be the best he can be.
Alpha team, aggressor tank spotted.
In a battle drill, you need horsepower, firepower, people power. That's teamwork.
Moving tank, direct front, 2,000.
This team uses a computer, thermal sight, laser rangefinder.
Ah! Yeah. All that you can.
We win, the whole tank wins.
Lineup at the same time. McHale goes out.
Robert Parrish is going to defend Michael Thompson, and Kite is going to go with Kareem.
And Kareem swings that in for 21 points.
What a shot that was.
.920 remaining. Parrish will go to the line. Parrish missed his first shot of the game, but hit his last 5 before he was fouled on that one. And Byron Scott now has picked up his 5th personal foul. 5 on Scott. He stays in the game. James Worthy goes out. So the Lakers now have Scott, Cooper, Magic Johnson, Michael Thompson, and Kareem in there.
Robert Parrish now represents, as we see Danny Ainge come on the court, Robert Parrish is the prime low post option with McHale on the bench. And it may be a good matchup for the Celtics to go to. Michael Thompson is defending against Parrish.
Ainge is guarding Magic Johnson, trying to do everything he can to distract him. Magic going strong to the hoop is fouled. That is the first team foul against the Celtics, and it comes with nearly 3 minutes gone in the final period, but it's number 4 on Greg Kite.
He made a quick move to cut off the penetration of Magic Johnson, who had a clear attack line to the hoop.
Can cut it to 8.
Here's a guy I totally respect, Magic Johnson. I think next to Bob Cousy, he runs the fast break best that I've ever seen.
Quite a testimonial. 94-86. Michael Thompson is on Parrish. 9 on the shot clock. Cooper and Bird shooting over Cooper. Kareem gets it. And now the Lakers trying to make their move, can cut the Celtic lead to 6. Magic goes all the way in and is fouled. He had Bird and Kite. Kite was the brick wall inside. And for Kite, it's his 5th foul.
This is a tough assignment for Michael Cooper to try and guard Larry Bird in the low post, but he fronts him. He gets those quick feet moving and makes Bird pop out, and before Bird can get the shot off, he's forced to a fall away, not the shot he really wanted to take against Michael Cooper.
Kevin McHale replaces Kite. Another hand for Greg. Whoever thought that Casey Jones in this series would want to try to conserve Greg Kite in foul trouble.
I don't think he's really concerned about conserving Craig, but McHale needed a blow, and he did his job while he was in there, Kite.
Laker foul on Michael Thompson.
Matt Riley and his staff now know that they really have to fight McHale and Parrish for that low post position. That's where the Celtics are going to go.
And Magic gets a hand on it and forces the turnover into the hands of Cooper now. The lead is 6. Michael Thompson. And good inside defense by the Celtics. And a foul against Kareem. 2 on Kareem.
As the Celtics, they really draw a crowd, and there's Kareem going over the top of Danny Ainge as Danny Ainge put a body on Kareem to keep him off the board.
Next foul by the Lakers will put him in the penalty with just under 8 minutes remaining in the 4th. 7 on the shot clock. Danny Ainge will go to the line, and the Lakers commit their 5th team foul with plenty of time remaining.
Bird will do anything to shake Michael Cooper away. He's heading, looking, uses Robert Parrish, but look at Cooper try and stay with him. Kareem had to help out and then just gets back in to stop the penetration of Ainge.
The foul was on Kareem, his 3rd. And James Worthy is going to replace Michael Thompson. Michael Thompson goes out. He scored 8 points in the 2nd period, has 10 in the game.
To put this in perspective, Dick, the Lakers are, with their fast break style, so capable of running off 12 points before you can call timeout.
No lead is safe.
No.
L.A. over the limit with 7:47 to go. Kareem misses a skyhook. Celtics try to get in the double figures again.
But they back way off Dennis Johnson, Magic Johnson.
Parrish. Big shot for Parrish. Falling away. And it's a 10-point game again for Boston. Parrish has hit 6 straight.
And McHale is being guarded by Worthy in the low post. That's not a bad place for the Celtics to go either. And Magic going to attack the smaller Danny Ainge.
He goes right around Ainge and gets the hoop. 29 for Magic Johnson. He is the high scorer in this game. Bird, 28. No wonder those two, they've been at it since the 80s, haven't they? Scott playing with 5 fouls, and Ainge hit. has 6 points in his fourth quarter. And traveling called against the Lakers. Tommy, this was such a pivotal game, and you know about that guy. Tommy's a pivotal game, and the Lakers felt going in, and this one is by no means over, that this was the critical game of the series, because you don't come back from 3-0 at this level, I don't think, and no one, of course, ever has. But to let the Celtics back in opens up all sorts of possibilities the rest of the way.
Pat Riley said the psychology is important. If we win this one, it's one more win for the title. And if Boston wins it, they saying to themselves, all they need is one more to get even.
Ball knocked away. 9 on the shot clock for Boston. And the Lakers do get it away. 3-on-1. Worthy to Cooper. And it's an 8-point game and a lot of time to go.
What a good double-triple team on Bird, Scott, and Cooper, and Magic with those quick hands.
Pat Riley says the series changes character only when the home team loses or you get to a 7th game. Worthy gets a hand on the pass. It's 3-on-2. Worthy to Scott, and a whistle before the shot. Only the 3rd team foul against Boston. And a good play.
Here's Bird trying to hold on to the ball, and all of a sudden, Magic Johnson, as soon as it's in his hands, lets it up out in front, and there's Cooper with the cram shot.
Ainge's 4th foul, but a good foul for Boston. Worthy. And it's still Lakers ball. Worthy has scored only 2 points since the first period. He has 11 in the game. So a quiet afternoon for James, with Kareem and Magic doing the bulk of the scoring for L.A.
Dennis Johnson right now is guarding Magic Johnson, and he has not been able to score on Dennis in the low post.
Kareem guarded by Parrish, and help from McHale and a foul call. Kevin came over in the last minute to help Parrish, and is called for the personal foul, his first.
When Kareem is on the right side of the court, most teams allow him to swing to the baseline. It looks like the Celtics are taking a step to the baseline, forcing him to the middle, and when he goes into his shot, they're going to attack him with a double.
Kareem was 85% from the line in the first 2 games coming in. He's 7 for 10 today. The lead is now 7. Biggest lead was 13 for the Celtics in the 3rd period.
The Lakers are hanging in there beautifully. They're within striking range. Good defense could help them a great deal right now, produce some steals.
They've had good defense the last 2 times the Celtics came up the floor. Dennis Johnson gets free to scoop one in.
He beat the rotation. He caught them moving one way and went right between them.
Cooper to Kareem. And the Lakers get 2 back in a hurry inside. Kareem with 24. Dennis Johnson, by the way, has scored 25 today for the Celtics. He has really come out. And he'll go to the line. Foul. Looks like he got his ankle caught up briefly. Kareem has committed the foul, number 4 on Abdul-Jabbar.
He didn't make the last one, but here the basket he did make off the double team. Look at the rotation. They rush right at him, and not quite quick enough, and he's right through the gut for the layup.
Lakers 4 5-team fouls, Boston 4, and Pat Riley wants a time. Tommy? L.A. and now the Boston fans want to celebrate themselves. This is a close game, and the Lakers would like to try and come back here, but the Celtics have a great opportunity to narrow this series.
The Lakers have the ability with their press defense to cause a lot of problems to the Celtics yet.
Scott. Worthy keeps it alive for L.A. Crowd thought he traveled. Worthy still struggling today. This has not been his best game of the playoffs. In fact, you'd have to say that in the last 8 games, it has certainly not been his best.
Well, they've narrowed his fast break points. Oh,
McHale misses. You thought a foul, yes?
I thought there was a definite foul that time.
So did Kevin. Magic feeds Worthy, who misses his stop. 4-on-2 break for Boston. And Kareem back. Bird for 3. Magic the rebound. 3:40 remaining in the 4th period. And even though the Lakers are behind, Magic says, let's show some patience. Scott misses a 3. 103.95. Scott goes for 3 again. Kareem, the rebound, and he's fouled. Magic's running this club, and even though they were down, he didn't want to see his team rush offensively there.
They don't wait for the last 2 minutes to go for the three-point play. That's an integral part of the game at any time, and they feel confident they can hit it. And Magic is looking for it right now.
You see the timeout story. Dick Stockton and Tom Heinsohn, game 3, coming down the wire. Kareem not having a good day from the line. Misses his 4th, 5th free throw. 5. Seven-point Boston lead and a lot of time remaining.
I know the Celtics have been really doing it with guts and determination, but today I think they found a way to take the speed out of the shoes of the Lakers.
And the Lakers, who've been in the penalty, commit a foul that will send the Celtics to the line for 2 more possibly. And Robert Parrish. Foul by Cooper is his 4th foul. And coming up, the Kemper Open final round action now. Tommy Parrish had only 2 points in the first half. He was in deep foul trouble, but he has 13 this half, including 9 in the final period. Gets his own rebound, but Magic steals it away.
McHale is working his feet a lot better against Worthy.
Oh, Magic slices in the basket, good, and a foul. And with 3:03 to go, all of a sudden, it's a 6-point ball game.
Magic Johnson will take this game over coming down the stretch. He will. You watch this great move now of Magic Johnson. Parrish has the rebound, but Magic says, you put it on the floor. I'm better down there than you are, and took it right away from him.
It's a 5-point game, and when you got 3-point shooters like Scott and Cooper, that's not a lot of points.
Now, Magic will run the show and divvy up the offense, try and find a good matchup with a hot hand.
Under 3 minutes to go. And another foul, this one on Cooper again. That's going to be 5 on Michael Cooper. So Scott and Cooper are within 1 foul of being disqualified.
And the Celtics are trying to do the same thing. They're trying to put the ball in Larry Bird's hands. If the Lakers double, they hope that Bird will make the good pass, much like Magic does for the Lakers.
And the last guy the Lakers want to see on the line is number 33.
Right now, the Lakers coming up have Kareem, and he's been used to shooting these spots coming down the stretch. Magic Johnson in the low post. Worthy has cooled off, and they've got their 3-point shooters in there. An awful lot of weapons for Magic to go to.
Both teams in the penalty. Kareem with a long sky hook, and it's 106-101.
As that old weapon again. They just keep bringing it when they need it.
No way to stop it. Bird with Cooper on him. Double team. Cooper with 5 fouls. Nearly a bad pass. 7 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson. Worthy stays with him. 2 seconds. Has to fire it up. McHale. Offensive rebound. Basket. That was a very big hoop in this game.
And Parrish trying to push him out as far as he can, but makes no difference. That's a long sky hook.
Here is the story with timeout. Boston has 3, and L.A. in essence has 3. No fouls to give. We're in the final 2 minutes of game number 3. The Lakers leading 2-0, and the Celtics have a 7-point lead. Worthy tries to get it inside to Kareem. And they fail, and now Boston.
Celtics have frustrated Worthy. He turned that shot down. He could have taken a lefty shot. It would have been a relatively easy one.
Only 2 points since the first period for James Worthy, who's been their top scorer in the playoffs. Nearly a minute and a half to play. 3 on the clock, McHale. And here's Magic. And it's a 3-on-4 for L.A.
Boston back and picking up the three-point shooter.
Scott misses. Not like game 2, and Cooper couldn't miss.
That was 5-point range by Scott.
Standing O now. And the ball knocked away by Worthy. And Worthy gets a great basket after a tremendous defensive play on Bird.
Boy, what quick feet. He just jumped right out there. Bird did not expect it.
17 on the shot clock for Boston. 10 now. Bird. Tip missed by Johnson. Parrish. But it's the offensive rebounding that's deciding this late game here.
Offensive rebounds will do it to you all the time. Here's Cooper. They jump at Bird. 3 of them. That turns some Celtics loose on the glass. Dennis Johnson right there. What's the guard doing there? Wow, he wants to win.
And it's still a 5-point lead with 34 seconds to go. And the Lakers will be looking at 3-point shots. Timeout, Pat Riley. Will come your way Tuesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern here at Boston Garden, where the Celtics are protecting a 6-point lead with 34 seconds to go, and of course final round action of the Kemper Open coming up next. Tell me, Michael Cooper is 3 for 6 from 3-point range, and Byron Scott is 0 for 5 today, and looks like that's got to be their strategy, doesn't it?
I think right now they're going to go for a quick shot, try and get at least 2 shots. There are 10 seconds left to them if Boston were to use a full 24 up. So that's time enough for 2 shots. What they should do, however, is see if they can get the first one. If they do, play aggressive D, try and make the steal. If they miss this shot, they should definitely go out and foul Boston right away.
Officials have done a pretty good job today.
I think this has been an outstanding job by the 2 officials today.
Cooper will inbound. Worthy will go in the middle, try to get a basket and a foul. Dennis Johnson holds it. So the Lakers now forced to foul to stop the clock. And Magic Johnson is limping coming up the court. The Celtics going to win this one. Magic limping ever so slowly. And the Celtics are back in it. I don't know what Magic's situation is. Gary Vitti, the trainer, went over to him. We'll have to find out. Boston wins 109-103. Only the second playoff loss this year for the Lakers. Their previous loss was to Golden State. But now the series reads 2-1 in favor of the Lakers. Right now, let's go to James Brown. JB.
3. Magic Johnson takes a blow, and it appeared as though he took it in the knee area. And obviously that becomes somewhat of a point of concern for the Lakers as they approach Game 4. A very subtle move by Celtics stay alive. The game they had to have. 109-103.